Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy schedules to take a look at this video. I hope that there's something within it that you will find of benefit to you or to somebody that you know. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and share this video, as well as to leave a comment down below. I am thinking about trying to shorten these down into more shorter videos as opposed to one long one. Like I said, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. So, in my most recent episode I'd been talking about definite purpose and positive mental attitude. And to give you an example of how positive mental attitude can help, when most people think about Thomas Edison, they characterize his creative genius, which, again, no one can say Thomas Edison had any short degree of. He himself, however, credited his success to his hard work. And in this day and age, I think that's something that's very important to keep in mind. Now, he also went on to say that genius is 99% perspira- perspiration, and 1% inspiration. Again, his statement showing just how much hard work is involved when you are starting your own business. I know a gentleman personally. The gentleman makes six figures a year. I just got through listening to him this weekend talk. He ended up, while misspeaking at the same time, uh, claiming that he's going to end up making himself here six figures a month very soon, which, because of the service he offers, it's very possible, and the size of the team he's already got built. Now, he's been doing his business for 24 years. Okay, when he's been asked in the past of how long it took for him to see whether his business would be profitable, when he really knew that all of the effort, all of the sacrifice, all of that hard work he'd put into it was going to pay off, he said it took him a total of 50 months to actually see it start to mature. And that's not where he's making six figures. I think by that time he was really looking at making about $100,000 a year consistently. Okay, and we're talking, by this time the gentleman had already had his truck repossessed. He's talked about how the screen on the front door of his house was falling off while he has people coming over to make presentations of the service that he's offering. But again, this is the service the gentleman's offering. Hey, by the way, please feel free. I'd be more than happy to tell you about it. But hard work to get a business going, and it takes a lot of hard work and sacrifice to keep it going. It takes a positive mental attitude to keep yourself maintained with that momentum. Now, I'm not talking about the type where, okay, you say these figures in the air and that's all you got to do, and fortune and riches will rain down upon you. Yeah, if you're going to believe that, there's a bridge and, made of gold I'd be happy to sell you. It's over in California. It's beautiful, trust me. Yeah, there's a point where there's positive thinking, and then there's just like way off the deep end. I hear people talk about daily affirmations. If that helps you, fine. For me, I think it's too much. I listen to some people with some of their daily affirmations and going, I think you're being a little extreme. If those were, they would call you a fanatic in any other instance. So, but let me getting back to Edison. Edison also said that if we did the things that we were capable of, we would literally astound ourselves. And again, this means actually putting in the work, the effort, and the belief in oneself that you really can achieve your goals. All right. With Edison, they say it took 10,000 tries for him to find the right materials for the incandescent bulb. Edison stated many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close to the success they really were when they gave up. It kind of does go with the 3 feet from gold. Now, when you look at successful professionals who have achieved lasting success, you will see almost all possess a positive mental attitude. So there's kind of four things to keep in mind when you're thinking about positive mental attitude and how useful it can be. Your attitude really is a choice, okay? And this comes from psychologist Vincent Frankl. I hope I pronounced his name right. If not, the quote that he had given is that the last of our human freedoms is the choice of our attitude in any given circumstance. Now, why do I think that that particular quote is important? Not only with a lot of the things that are currently going on, but this gentleman is also a Holocaust survivor. So, as you can see, mental attitude is really important in getting through some of the worst hardships a person could even possibly imagine. Attitude and mindset determine your actions as well. People are mirrors of their attitudes, and for those who you attract as well. Now, Edison always had a positive attitude, and his enthusiasm not only fueled him, but also it inspired the people around him to keep going until they were successful. This also means that because of his attitude of the positive mental attitude and his enthusiasm, he attracted people of that mindset around him. So when you look at that, you want to keep in mind the people that you're attracting. If wondering, you might want to consider where your mindset is at when you look at these people that you start attracting around you at the time. And maintaining a good mental attitude is much easier than having to regain one once you lose it. And because it can fall into a deep, deep, dark pit. So, some suggestions to improve your attitude would be to, achieve a goal every day. That's why I was like, you want to know your goals. You want to have those big, hairy, audacious goals. And I'm not saying you have to reach for those every day. Realistic ones, small ones. Heck, man. I mean, even if it's to make sure you have dinner done at a set time. Gosh, I know that sounds bad. To make sure that you have certain videos put up every day by a certain time or have them recorded. I mean, just little goals. Make sure your room's clean, your room's clean every day. Is also another example of, how more can you help too at the same time? Because if you get your goals done, how much more likely are you to help other people get their goals done? That is kind of also a mindset that you want to keep when you're looking at sort of a network marketing business or another business where you have employees and you have to keep them motivated, such as a sales team. Now, another way to keep and improve your attitude or boost it is to write down your goals on the wall or the goals you've achieved on your wall. To have a dream board, but to keep it updated, to use post-it notes everywhere, to remind yourself of those goals that you have achieved already and how you're improving. Even if you improve 1% every day, that is still an improvement towards your goals. And then, of course, feed yourself the right food. That's again reading the right books. I can recommend three right off the top of my head: Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, The Richest Man in Babylon, and 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. Um, there's just some quick examples there. So with that, I'd like to say thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy schedules. I hope that there was something in this video that you were able to find that is a benefit to you or somebody that you know with regards to their business. With that, I like to say please take the time to like, subscribe, share this video, and leave a comment down below. And with that said, thank you very much, and have yourself a very beautiful day.